Hi guys, welcome back to week 2 of BUS350, Managing the Small Business. Hey, this week we got a great week. We're going to be working on franchising and finding opportunity in existing business. We all know what franchising is. What is finding opportunity in existing business? Well, that can mean a couple of different things actually, and you're going to find out about that when you take on the next chapter, and we're going to talk about that in just a second. However, the quote for the week is, "Don't dwell on what went wrong. Instead, focus on what to do next. Spend your energies on moving forward toward finding the answer." Not finding the answer of what went wrong, but finding the answer of your main goal. Yes, remember what did go wrong and remember what happened to go wrong so you don't repeat your mistakes. That's important, but don't focus on it. Don't go on a manhunt to find out exactly, well, it was this person's fault and it was this person's fault. What you do at that point is you build a lot of mistrust, and you don't want to do that either. But focus on the main goal. Don't dwell on what went bad. Work on what to do to prevent it from happening again and what to do next. That's always important, so keep that in mind. This week's readings, you got 2 chapters. Chapters 2 and 3. Chapter 2 is franchising. Chapter 3 is finding opportunity. There's a couple of there is 2 articles that I want you to read. So be sure to read those in the weekly readings. Make sure you check that out, and also make sure you go through the PowerPoints that are there. A lot of reading material this week, so we're going to have to jump on that as quickly as we can. Let's make sure we get that covered. There's also a video on pros and cons of buying a franchise business. Might tell you about what to do about McDonald's or maybe a KFC or wherever else, but let's take a look at that. There are hundreds and hundreds of different franchises out there for you to take a look at, and they're not all in the food industry either. So you can look at sandblasting franchising, you can look at construction franchising, you can look at real estate. That's what I'm trying to say. There's real estate franchises. There's franchises in just about everything you can imagine. So let's start watching that video. It's just a short one. It's just over 4 minutes long, I think. Anyway, buying a franchise and starting your own business is another article that I want you to read. Please make sure you click that and read that article as well. So we got a ton of reading and a video to do this week. You also have discussing a small business. That's our discussion. I'm sorry, leaving in our discussion. I gotta be able to get my words right here. In week 2 discussion, we have a discussion called leaving a small business. In your main post, what I want you to do is, suppose you have a successful business now, but decide you want to leave it. What might be some of the reasons for leaving it, even though it is successful? What alternatives do you have for the business? What are some of the alternatives you have to get rid of the business? Sell it? Close it? Where are some of the profits going to come from if you do sell it? Anyway, what are some basic questions to ask when deciding on a legal form to choose for your small business? Let's take a look at that as well. So we have a couple of different questions I want to hit on. I've got some homework for you to work on this week as well. Not very much, but it's something. I do have some review questions. I want you to do the critical thinking questions on page 50. I want you to do 1, 2, 3, and 4 questions. Remember to make sure you use a Microsoft Word document. Make sure that you write the question number, write the question, and then your answer. And you can read the other criteria under the homework section there. In week 2 review questions, it'll tell you for sure exactly what you have to do: spelling, punctuation, correct sentence structure, and so forth count. You also have a quiz to do this week. Let's make sure that we get that done. And remember, guys, you have 2 opportunities to take that quiz, all within this week. You can't wait until later to take it twice. If you're going to take it twice, you have to take it this week. You have 2 opportunities to take your quiz. What that means is that if you take the quiz, let's say on Thursday night, you're not happy with your score, take it again on Friday or Saturday before 11:59, and I will take the highest score of which of the 2 quizzes that you do there, and I'll take your highest score as your grade. So that's there to be done. So let's make sure we jump in there and get the quiz done. So with that said, guys, let's have a great week. Let's jump in it. Again, any questions, you can find my number and instructor info there on the left-hand side of your screen, which is, there we go, over here somewhere. But you'll find instructor info and give me a text, give me a call, shoot me an email, whatever it takes, and we'll get on it. All right, guys, let's have a great week, and I will talk to you soon.